Welcome back to the Black Panther. The second issue drops us a month after the assassination of King T'Chaka and T'Challa's declaration of war. T'Challa has turned Wakanda into an absolute dictatorship, trying to root out the traitors by any means. Killmonger and Storm are facing off with Khonshu and Ra forces, leading up to Black Panther deciding to take on Moon Knight alone. A lot to prowl through, so let's get to it. For 30 days, Wakanda has lived in fear. I hear them when I am among them. They speak to me. Okoye speaking to T'Challa, who's probably taking this grieving thing not so well. I will root out the rot from our kingdom, Okoye. This war will end. They are not scared of war. They are scared of you. Shaken up by the events from the first issue, T'Challa is on the warpath for vengeance. Among our people are servants of our enemy. I am doing what must be done to protect us, T'Challa defended. The issue cuts to panels showing T'Challa's soldiers rounding up innocent citizens and throwing them into prison. You are grieving, T'Challa, and angry because you're afraid. Fear is what anger truly is. And what am I afraid of, my queen? What all men fear, that they will never be enough. She does her best to support her husband, the reasoning makes sense, but he just watched his father get reduced to a burning corpse. She couldn't understand the mental toll of a king and an orphan. I must speak with the Vodukhan today. They have counsel for me. He now seeks their wisdom. The theory we had about the Vodukhan might be true because in the first issue, T'Challa was not even trying to be in the same room as them, let alone seek advice. But that's changed now. They were right about enemies being in their midst. In his moment of weakness, he could be very well seeking support from the very enemy he's searching for. Do not trust them. They serve their prophecies. They don't serve you. Do not serve them. In the Temple of Vodukhan, Matron Amala starts off. The Sisterhood has received a vision about you, my king. Share it, Matron Amala. I intend to. When the gods speak to us, we must listen, or their speech becomes unkind. A woman of light will come to you. She is around you now, fates intertwined. Between you there is a bond during war, and she will give you an heir, the heir that Wakanda has awaited for generations. This is the beginning of how they will connect Storm and Black Panther. But what will happen to Okoye? The way Storm appeared, shrouded in light, it has to be her. Another question has come up, though. Is T'Challa worthy of the Black Panther mantle? Queen Okoye will give me an heir? She is close to you. She is your light? Matron Amala asked. She is my sanity. I never wanted to be a king of war, Amala. Destiny cares little for what we want, my king. T'Challa's prophecy is about to shape the entire series. Right outside Wakanda, the Dora Milaje faced off against Moon Knight's soldiers in a full-on war. Yeah, it's all gotten pretty real now, and it was time the Wakandans shifted the tide in their favor. The Dora Milaje are holding on. Time to turn the tide, brother. Giving you control of the throne, Shuri to T'Challa. Then suddenly a giant Black Panther Megazord rampages onto the scene and starts tossing Moon Knight's forces around. For Wakanda! For Wakanda! The Dora Milaje screamed out as the Black Panther stepped out of the Panther Zord. Your information cost us a victory, Khonshu said to his informant. I have betrayed Wakanda as I betray them now. Did I not give entrance to your assassin? Did I not place her next to Wakanda's king? And is the king not dead? The rat replied, not particularly happy with Moon Knight's unappreciation of everything he or she has done. In the vacuum of the Maker, we have held this continent, except for the sacred Wakanda. We have grown tired of their sovereignty. Afterwards, they requested that the mole gave them weaknesses and vulnerabilities to the Dora Milaje armaments, and even a way to storm Wakanda and take T'Challa. A request the mole didn't turn down, obviously. And we have mutual needs, which is why I came to you, the mole started off. He continued, I need this war to continue. I am your eyes within Wakanda. I am your sight. Then see a path for victory and speak it soon, Khonshu replied. You do not command me, Khonshu. Moon Knight does not know me, but it is time for T'Challa's reign to end. I am sending you information and a plan. Follow it. I'm just going to go ahead and say I think the rat is the leader of the Dora Milaje, and Khonshu and Ra didn't trust whomever it was. Back in Wakanda, in the war room, every village they've taken is close to a mine. They don't take prisoners or hostages. Moon Knight seeks the resources. We hide our mines. The only way they would know where they are is if someone is telling them. Okoye cutting Shuri off. The only people I can trust are in this room, T'Challa said. A traitor usually wants more than a nation has given them. This betrayer will be someone close to us, but not embraced by us. Search your thoughts, as will I. Even with all this bad news, there was some good news. Khonshu and Ra's location were no longer a mystery. We think we know where Khonshu and Ra are, one of the spies stated. They're hiding their power sources, moving from place to place, they continued to inform everyone. Animal migration has changed here. The beasts are avoiding this place, one of the spies said. And it seems to be nothing, yet it changes the natural world around it. And it has only done this for days. After getting the details, T'Challa decided to go check the area out, alone. The spies tried talking him out of it, but his mind was set. This was not going to end well. We have a traitor within our walls. I need you to keep my family safe. Faxel, protect my wife, your queen. Anan, protect my sister. And with that, he stormed out of the war room. If the beasts are frightened of this place tonight, one Panther will not be, T'Challa said as he walked out. Well, not gonna lie, but that's a pretty cold outro right there. Now, mission time. Unapproached to coordinates, T'Challa speaking to Shuri. Reading you, brother. I wish you had not gone alone, Shuri replied. I am not alone. I have you in my ear, Shuri, and your technological invisibility to protect me. Yeah, that was up until he didn't have it anymore. Panther fell right into a trap. Brother, T'Challa, can you hear me? Shuri asked, scared and worried for her brother. Boom! Something shot at T'Challa's ship, bringing it down immediately. So much for technological invincibility. Shuri, do you read me? And then came the lights. Yep, it was an ambush. In no time, the King of Wakanda was surrounded by Moon Knight's soldiers. Remember when the spy told Khonshu and Ra to follow a certain plan? This was it. They took no time in opening fire. The Black Panther suit was sturdy, but not invincible. Seems like their tech pales in comparison to 616 Black Panther. T'Challa was pinned down until his Woman of Light appeared. Krakoom! Out of nowhere, a ball of the brightest lightning came down from the skies and literally incinerated Moon Knight's men to dust. As you'd expect, Black Panther walked out unscathed, only to look up and see woman made of light. And with that, we are cutting the lights on this series. Yep, T'Challa and Storm are about to wreck Moon Knight in the next issue. How does he interpret the Voodoo Khan's prophecies? Will he cheat on Okoye, or will T'Challa have heirs from both women? Will the rat be revealed? And lastly, will any more be revealed about the Maker?